Alright, guys. Is everybody ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Alright, guys, what happened last time we played?
I died.
Pretty sure we...
Again.
Only one of us almost died. And we saved?
Yeah, it always seems to be me.
Well,
Come to your job.
Seen
be
a
less
theme?
expendable.
I've seen a theme and I don't like it. Just because you don't know what my real name is doesn't mean that I can just disappear.
I mean, for the most part,
That was exactly what it was.
we just explored further in. It was very straightforward, and we definitely didn't almost accidentally not blow up the right thing.
Dropping that massive bomb was just hilarious. Just like watching Dixon's face.
Honestly, thank God it was redacted that did it. Because anyone else would have seen it fall and just been like, so that's not moving. So that's there forever. Uh-oh.
You
Yeah,
might be right.
Fuck you, Matt. Fuck you for being like, look, a shiny object. A shiny object that says hold X to plant bomb.
That's the plant.
It actually
plant bomb here.
said hold X to pull Hydralisk up out of Hive, but
Yeah.
you didn't read, so that's on you.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, it flashed too quickly. I
I
couldn't
was trying
really
to
get a good
ninja
beat on it.
plant. I was too busy trying to ninja plant. Literally.
Ninja plant.
Yeah, so we pissed off a Hydralisk, and then I shot said Hydralisk, and he rebutted with murder.
Ultralisk, I apologize. Yeah, I did hit you super hard, super fast. I love low hit pulls. You guys cool that's just never going past 3?
Was it? What is that one system
No.
where
Right there.
you only level up to level 6 as far as like hit points are concerned, and then after that you still gain levels and things. You just have to spend
Hit
points and
points.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. It's really cool. It's a
Really
good system
cool.
for like The Witcher because it's just like, yeah, you can cast Fireball, but other people can also cast Fireball, and that'll probably kill you. So don't
So
be
Matt, what
bad.
if you just do this? You do hit dice up until level 3, and then after that, any hit points you want has to come from your skill pool.
Oh, that'd be
You have
kind
to
of
buy
cool.
them.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be an interesting alternate way to play.
That would just make you strictly better if you have that species feature that gives you +1 HP every level just for leveling up. You'd be like OP at like 22 HP.
Are you talking about the Cal Talon?
Maybe, and I think they cut another one too. But yeah, you'd just be OP if you took that subspecies.
The Cal Talon gives you more than
I have-
one extra hit point per level, unless like
I think that one of the diadem
Legit.
ones. When we were doing the diadem stuff the other night,
The
there's
diadem
one
only
of the diadem
just
ones.
gives you
that-
one flat per level. It doesn't scale with anything.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're a diadem, you're just better. You're just 20 times better than everybody.
except the Cal Tal, who's still shitting on
Except
you.
the Calzalia.
Anyways, back to what happened.
We fought. We showed up to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And
We were all out of bubblegum.
I dropped all of the bubblegum on the Ultralisk.
That's my favorite one. I dropped all of the bubblegum.
We built the bomb out of all the bubblegum we were gonna chew.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then
Oh, it's just sticky as fuck down there.
It's like the red light, green light bubble
And then
gum
our-
from the first Mission Impossible movie.
our casters kind of popped off. I mean, they were fucking doing work.
You guys did kind of pop out.
Yeah. It was pretty impressive. I got
I
to
was doing
enjoy
alright.
it from my unconscious.
Oh,
But yeah,
I hit somebody with a radioactive fist for the first time. That was pretty fun.
hmm Yeah, I really like that theme of like nuclear energy as like a spell power. It's pretty cool.
Arcane radiation literally destroyed an entire planet, pretty much. So
I can't wait to play
Also
caster in the
true.
new system.
Oh.
Guess what this anomaly is? A portal to an irradiated planet. Fuck. Have a nerd.
Technically, the first anomaly you guys encountered was from a radiated planet. So
It's true.
it was from the Ember Nations somewhere. Anyways,
Cool.
after you guys succeeded in planting the bomb, I believe there was like a minor malfunction and the countdown started on its own, right?
The queen descended on it and started attacking the bomb.
You guys, yeah,
Off.
because you set the countdown for like 22 minutes, right? So that you guys
Yeah, enough
get all the
time
way
to
through.
like leisurely get out. Well, not leisurely, but kind of.
Yeah, like run out basically
Yeah.
with a good buffer of minutes if you were like straight running, and then you realized
Yeah.
that the queen was just gonna try to eat it to protect the core or something, and it just became a run for your lives moment.
Yeah.
But you guys made it out,
Yeah.
so that's good.
We're pretty much so far the best crew this ship has ever seen.
We don't know that's not true.
Well, that's what Redacted is operating under.
I think talking yourselves up is probably the best way to attempt to survive this situation.
I mean, it's the only way to survive.
The facility
seeing
is clearly not going to provide you guys with any sources of positivity, so you're going to need to do it yourselves.
Confidence and arrogance.
Okay, guys,
Anonymous,
Redacted.
right?
It's okay. Redacted will be the ship counselor.
there is a ship counselor. You guys haven't met them.
Oh, it's not the doctor? Oh, cool.
No,
Good.
they told you guys the retcon to the physician, because I realized I didn't want to call a character the doctor, obviously. Told you guys that there was a psychologist on the ship.
Yes, he did.
Their office is like attached to the ship's one viewing port.
Yep.
And we summarily ignored it to go fight a bunch of ants.
Well,
Well, you were basically given that mission, and you guys just decided to go.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm
for the record,
completely
the proxy
mentally
was like
fit enough.
super happy with how easily it's been to get you guys to comply with your job. So,
I mean,
But you gotta say shit, Matt.
yeah,
I
because I can, dude.
Yeah,
mean,
true.
I'm perfectly fine with the situation. Why would I need a
Okay.
counselor?
Nick, to quote from a very old campaign I once had where I played a chaotic evil character. You're like, wait, the guy we were getting orders from was evil? And the DM replied, yeah. Dixon's character's been okay with every single mission you've gone to. That should have been the first red flag.
I mean, he literally played Death Liliana's father in our Magic canon, so he cannot be trusted.
True.
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 Isn't there another person that you make the betrayer all the time?
No.
Oh yeah,
No
it's
way.
Nick.
I don't
Yeah.
make Nick the betrayer;
Yeah.
he just betrays.
Two of you are.
You
in
just like to
cahoots.
play evil characters.
Mhm.
Fuck you, Vishal was not evil.
I mean, he didn't know he was evil.
which philosophically you could argue was not evil.
Sure,
Is a person without their memories the same person?
I expected them to try to like knock him out and convince him to be a good guy. For the record,
That made more sense than trying to make Eldrazi boy good again after he literally murdered Tamio.
I mean, I was taken over, right? Same thing.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know that I was. No, I definitely knew.
yeah, you were dealing with some emotions after that.
You're a murderer. Vishal
I mean,
didn't murder
everybody in the
anybody.
Magic campaign was a murderer, so.
Vishal didn't kill anybody.
Let's not forget the time that Wisteria took over the entire hive mind of slivers and then ate somebody alive with them, okay?
She
That
also
was bad.
murdered
I was
one.
there for that.
Wisteria straight up killed one of her sisters. Like that's just a thing that happened.
I mean, they were trying to kill her too. Well, they were trying to force purge her.
Yeah, which is not murder.
That was an interesting fight. It ended really not how I expected after the way it started, to be honest. I love when that happens. Did anything happen after you guys left the hive? Anybody wanted to note? You guys chatted for a few minutes. The proxy talked to you guys.
I put all my relics away. Because I'm a responsible employee.
Well, yeah, you guys are supposed to turn in your artifacts.
I'm gunning for that employee of the month position.
Already the longest tenured person in the company, bro. Already have a leg up. Relax.
Apparently, I don't remember that.
I don't believe anything like specific happened, so
No,
I don't believe
think so.
anything.
you guys kind of split up.
I don't believe anything
yeah.
Proxy says.
We open on Phantom. You walk slowly down a long gray steel hall aboard the facility, passing by anomalous chamber doors. As you walk, you hear something, almost like a pin drop on the floor, but it resounds through the quiet of this section of the ship.
The tail flicks back and forth a couple times. Pause. Try to listen for the sound again.
Phantom.
What?
No response.
Whip around really quick behind me.
Empty hall.
The voice sound familiar.
Make an awareness check. Phantom.
8.
No, it doesn't. Sounds almost disembodied. It's hard to tell where it's coming from.
I'll look around, I'll look above me, look to the side, and is this like a real phantom or ghost trying to exact some kind of revenge on me for having that name? Who's there?
Are you real?
How could I know that?
No response.
In a place that deals with things that no one's ever seen or understood before. I think I'm real, but can't actually know that. I'll start walking about half the speed I was before down the hall.
Okay. You continue down the hall. You reach a point where you can turn ahead, or you can turn to the right to another closed door, and you hear the voice say, "Don't answer a question with a question. That's rude."
I mean, it's no more rude than trying to scare me in a dark hallway by speaking in a low tone without telling me any information. That's pretty rude.
I don't have anything to tell you. What are you trying to tell yourself?
Well, I want to tell myself that I know who this is that I'm speaking to, but I can't place your voice.
I guess you don't know yourself that well. The doors to that next side chamber open. It's like the eating area. You're not quite sure how you got to this point, but everyone else appears to be settling in to eat.
What wasn't I? Okay.
Dyson walks past you and just kind of pats your shoulder. What are you doing out here? Food's in there.
What are you doing out? What are you doing out
I
here?
saved you a plate.
You the one that was... Thank you. Thank you, Greek.
Am I the one that what?
Nothing.
Dyson's gonna put up a hand as you start to move in and say, "I was checking on the alarm that sounded. I told everybody in there I was doing that." And then they look at you and they tip their head and they say, "You should be careful. People can go crazy living in spaceships like this." and then they go to sit down to eat.
All right, insight
It's
check.
called
first.
Space Madness.
16.
That's about as genuine as Dyson can get. But it seems
Okay.
based upon what you know about Dyson, it didn't seem like they understood why you seemed wigged out. They were just like more like it's more like they recognized that something was wrong and they were like, hey, like, pay attention to symptoms.
Yeah. I mean, all right. I don't know why I lied to you. Like, I was just hearing a voice. There was a voice that was talking to me as I was coming down this hall, and I'm not really sure how. I wasn't going here.
Dyson,
I
like,
definitely heard.
they let their mouth hang a little bit and they nod and they slowly back into the room and then they turn to everyone else and they say kind of loudly and obnoxiously, Phantom's hearing voices, and then they walk over to the table that has the food on it to like serve themselves food.
Okay, not just rant. Well, maybe it was random. I don't know, but I mean, it had a conversation with me. It wasn't just like air.
What did this voice tell you? You make a new friend?
I don't know. I mean, it told me that. Well, it said my name a bunch of times, and when I finally responded to it, it basically kind of like didn't force me to do anything, but it made me question my existence, and it was not a particularly polite conversation. I think it tried to. I think it was maybe trying to scare me or something, but I think it got frustrated when it didn't 100% succeed.
Proxy?
This sounds like a classic case of space madness.
Well, it's a bit early for that diagnosis.
It
Proxy?
definitely shares symptoms with it. That and a variety
Yes,
of about
Rebecca.
450 different plants.
Do we have anything in the library files about an anomaly that has spoken to the crew in isolation?
In any form or fashion?
Phantom, care to explain what you
How about
experienced?
not on any kind of mission? Has there ever been something like that where one's escaped or something like that? It told me that I didn't really understand or know myself when I told it that I didn't recognize the voice. Right, I recognize its voice. It told me that didn't know myself, which is crazy.
Security systems indicate that all sections and containers currently housing anomalies are secured. This should prevent any empathetic or psionic responses or communication. However, it has been noted in the past that at least 376 anomalies aboard the facility have the ability to communicate at great distances, including mental communications, empathetic communications, as well as essence-based waveform communication.
Ooh.
So good news.
I
They're
mean,
either going crazy, or we have an unreported escape of an anomaly.
Hopefully it's just you going crazy.
or it really was just
Would be preferable.
my own experience. I mean, and he'll like point to the moat, and he'll like follow the moat around with his finger, and be like, I got this by seeing some shit a little while ago. So I mean, it could be related to that, I guess.
So you're saying you're the most susceptible to space madness?
This explanation for your moat is entirely too vague for me to put two and two together.
You like know my whole history? You're like, did I run a background checker on me or something when I joined this?
It appears at this time I know all of your histories better than yourself.
What was that?
Did he hear voices before?
Yeah,
Does
did I
Phantom ever
hear
reported
voices
voices
We have no recorded data from your time on this cycle, though it is shortest amongst the crew that you have heard any voices.
You're the newbie.
You are the
I
newbie.
mean, Well, maybe it's just this ship, or maybe that was just you picking on me for being the newbie, Proxy. Are you prone to instances of, I think it's called like hazering?
Define picking on.
Like making me hear voices that are not there, or your or other
I
creatures.
know what picking on means. That was me picking on you.
Classic.
I like. We can't like mute
See,
you
you
in
weren't-
certain rooms, can we?
See if you weren't the
The dining hall is amongst 3 to 4 chambers aboard the facility that the proxy must be requested on to allow for privacy outside of your personal chambers.
Sure.
This request has been made and been granted to Thanatos in their botany lab, as well as the viewing deck, as well as the psychologist's office, as per the request of the psychologist.
Perhaps you should
the
go see
ship
the
could fly.
psychologist.
That is an option.
Yes.
Regular
I would
visits
allow-
to the psychologist are mandated for all of you.
I would not allow an anomalous, disembodied psychologist to let you know what you know about yourself. If anything, I would see the ship psychologist.
Yeah, I mean, I usually just write this kind of thing off, chalk it up to what happened to me back home, and like I said about this. I mean, I guess maybe it's worth talking to them. I don't know. You had Proxy. I mean, the ship knows I could follow where I came from and where I was going, right? I feel like I wasn't supposed to end up at the dining hall, but all of a sudden I did.
Based upon analysis of your walking pattern, it appears you began your cool off from your previous mission with some form of exercise. Your walk was cyclical, several laps across the same pace. We see no disturbances. Perhaps you are in need of rest after your interaction with the hive, and this has caused some amount of mental disparity between your memories. Also, let us not forget that we do not fully understand how your brains were affected by your initial trappings in the world made up by the anomaly before you returned to us.
Proxy, I don't suppose you have audio recordings of where Tiago was. Perhaps there was something audible there?
I could play back the hall walks if you would like.
I'll look at Tiago. Only if you deem it necessary.
I mean, sure. But I mean, you just said it, Proxy, right? Like, why do we need to go to the psychologist? We have no idea how that anomaly that put us in a different reality affected us, right? Like, definitely be from that, if I'm not mistaken.
It is possible that this is an unforeseen side effect. It is also possible the strain of taking on another mission so quickly could have ill effects on each of you if you do not keep up with your regular rest and exercise routines as requested by your contracts with the facility.
I feel like we are a unique group of people that should not be ignoring anything that happens on this ship to us.
You're probably right. I mean, the rest part is true, though. Like, it seems like I have laps. I don't really... Do I remember doing laps? I remember just going down a hallway, right? Like, just like a long...
You remember walking down a hallway.
But for like a long time?
No, it feels disembodied. Like you can't even remember exactly when you started the walk after you guys left the hive.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say shouldn't be ignoring it, but it seems like I've been doing... I mean, apparently I'm doing exercise, right? Because I did laps. I don't really even remember doing laps. I don't really remember deciding to or starting to go for a walk, let alone any other strenuous exercise. I should probably just try rest first, right?
It would be recommended.
As the senior most crewmate and no authority to do this, I demand that you go see the psychiatrist.
I mean, you just contradicted yourself, right? Like, you know that. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to do what you tell me.
At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. I don't really care, but I would like to know that you have a clean mental bill of health.
Yeah.
I
The rest
do
of
feel
us are
tired.
not suffering from space madness, and none of us are crazy. So clearly, we don't need to go see the psychiatrist. But you, hearing voices, it's a bit worrisome.
Well, we could try the buddy system. So you do not wander off where you should not be.
Dibs on Creek.
Say, no, if anything, Creek and I will be patrol buddies.
It
Good
does.
cop, bad cop, remember?
It was Creek's idea in the first place.
Alright. Give up Creek.
Based upon a cursory scan of previous personnel logs, it should be noted that Phantom, you were both least consistent with your exercise as well as eating entirely way too many Cheetos before the previous
All right,
missions began.
No, I put in the request to turn you off in my room, but apparently it didn't go through. What's wrong with sneaking a few extra Cheetos? Come on.
They're terrible for you.
No judgment.
Is this some
No judgment.
food
You
I've
just.
never heard of?
I'm going to go to sleep.
Dyson,
I think
I do feel-
Dyson immediately produces a bag of Cheetos and brings it to Sayanishi. Like, immediately.
Oh, thank you. This is
They're actually pretty good. Wait. She gives you flaming hot lemon ones instead.
yes. Oh,
Those are better.
how are you supposed to get the dust off their fingers?
You lick it off after. Maybe you can
Oh.
get her to do it for you. Dyson walks away.
I just like wipe my hand on a towel. Or something.
Or Astarte just is so grossed out. She hates those things.
She will look over at you and just give you that stare of like, "Don't you ever."
Redacted is across the room. Giving you guys thumbs up.
Disgusting.
I have synced the audio files from the entire timeline of your walk.
Great. Let's hear them.
It runs through. The majority of it is completely silent. There is a make awareness checks.
Everybody?
Everybody who's listening to the audio recording that's being played.
Oh, yes.
Everyone who's
15.
paying attention. Okay. Around the time you guys reach where the scene actually opened in my description, all of you hear the footsteps start and stop, as well as Phantom talking to himself. Thanatos, shortly before this sequence began, you do hear very faintly what sounds like a pin dropping in an empty room.
I
Did
heard that,
anyone hear
right?
that?
You did. But when you listen back to it, you don't hear it. Thanatos is the only one that does.
What did you hear?
Huh? What did you
It
hear?
was so
What'd you
faint,
hear?
but it was definitely a. It was like a small pin dropping.
Like behind me, there was I heard that too when I was in the hallway. I heard that.
Alright. Proxy?
Yes,
Take my stress levels. Take take
Um,
my heartbeat levels. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not lying about that proxy.
on my heads-up display for the ship layout. Can you just highlight where all of the fire axes are? I'm gonna go collect them and lock them away. Got space madness on this stack.
You said the what? The fire
The
what?
fire
Well,
axis.
the fire axe.
Oh.
I didn't get Max murdered.
She would the proxy would indicate to you points of interest that might have things that are dangerous, but like nothing is really dangerous except what's kept in like the weapons locker and stuff. And like you guys aren't supposed to be just like walking around carrying weapons. Like you're supposed to turn all that stuff in between.
Is there a
missions.
clown suit somewhere on the ship that we should be worried
You just gotta cut down the walls to get the clown suit out.
about?
Redacted will start scooping all the sporks and stuff and putting it into like a sack.
Redacted, you know that I am much more lethal with just about anything else, right? I am an expert
And
in
you're not hearing
poisons.
voices, so that's fine.
Not yet.
I don't need weapons to do
Don't you
things.
start!
watch.
Don't you start with
Why?
that not yet.
No, but seriously, I did hear the dropping of a pin. That's weird.
Right? I couldn't place it, but then I got distracted by talking with the voice, so I didn't think anything out of it until you mentioned that. I don't know what it was.
Proxy, is there anything? Forgot about the voice. Proxy, is there anything in the anomaly files involving a pin dropping? Or something along the sort?
Even with my processing power, it would take me some time to thoroughly comb all of the files. Would you like me to begin this process?
I think she means, did anybody report something like that? Was there any reports of this before? Something like this?
There are reports of strange audio cues happening before from previous members of this cycle and others. There are no specified descriptions of pin drops. It is not specifically tied based upon my cursory studies of any anomalies currently active aboard the facility. There have been 17 cycles where one or more agents have taken the lives of other agents or themselves, untied to any anomalous event. Total number of casualties, 54.
Do you have the logs that the psychiatrist has? Or is that personal information?
Psychiatrist logs are tied only to their personal files and the files of individual agents who have been seeing them. Outside of this, it is strictly forbidden that other agents view these files.
So you don't have access to them.
The board probably does.
What the fuck was that?
Hmm?
I heard like a really intense voice mod. Is
I
that on
did too.
purpose?
Oh no, sorry. I forgot to I must have accidentally hit a number. I said the board probably does.
Very ominous. Don't do that again.
Really though, you're already a betrayer. You can't be doing stuff like that.
Sorry, my voice mod's for something else.
The
Sorry
proxy has
guys.
access to all files on the facility. They are transferred from the proxy to the board when necessary.
Ah.
Okay, so it would.
Think of the proxy as the messenger. Do not shoot me.
It would make sense that if someone was hearing things and didn't want to spook the rest of the crew, they may report it to the psychiatrist, who would have privileged access to the information. The proxy wouldn't be able to tell us. So maybe we should go talk to the psychiatrist.
The proxy does not access the psychiatrist's and agent's personal files on a whim, only when deemed necessary by protocol.
Would this deem it necessary?
As of now, no. Should phantoms, budding insanity, turn to violence, the proxy would have to step in more directly.
See that?
Hash.
Even the proxy
said
thinks you're going
fucking
crazy.
Dyson points at you.
I'm not
Personal
going
jinx, you owe me a
crazy.
soda. Don't say it. There's rules. Don't say it.
So try.
No.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Yet.
Though we could find out if you just stab one of us.
I know what. I don't want. I know.
That's
I
not
already
how
know
the
I don't
money
want to stab
system works.
you. That's the.
The red iris that like represents the proxy that's always kind of like fading in and out of like brightness and activity kind of like dulls a little bit as Creek says that and then brightens back up.
Logically, this would be a shortcut. New protocols must be created for these instances.
You must do this now before they update protocol.
Quick step Creek.
I think what all of us need, in addition to a trip to the ship psychiatrist, is some rest.
Psychiatrist appointments are to be made ahead of time. Emergency appointments can be scheduled through intercoms anywhere on the ship if necessary. The psychiatrist is available at all hours.
There's different levels of. Okay.
New protocols had to be created for moments of extreme mental break that have happened previously, when the psychiatrist needed to be called on immediately outside of the normal scheduling system, as may happen to you soon. I have the
I don't know. We
utmost,
just
utmost
preemptively make.
I have the utmost confidence you will figure this out. Would you like me to schedule an
I mean, I
appointment
do
with a psychiatrist?
But it seems like. I mean, I think I do too, but it seems like all of you don't think I'm capable of it. So if it makes you all feel better.
For the record, Tiago, I
I
also have nothing but the utmost confidence in you. But this place is going to continue to test us as we learn more about it and apparently ourselves. I think we could do with some evaluations.
I have
Sleep.
I have contacted the psychiatrist about scheduling you an appointment. It should be noted that the psychiatrist may find it difficult if you cannot speak. There are sodas in the fridge.
She goes to get a soda and just like slams it down in front of Dyson.
Dyson scoops, chuckles at you, and says, "All right, you're free." And then she pops the top and stabs the bottom, and she does a chug like it's a beer. I apologize.
What a bro!
I apologize to my own character.
I'm gonna go see the physician. You all enjoy your meal.
Don't get murdered.
And don't do any murdering either.
Since
Is the physician?
I will
Since joining the crew of the facility, the physician has notably only murdered in self-defense.
I mean, is he subject to regular? Like, he has to go to regular psychiatrist regularly too, right?
The physician is not an agent.
Well, that's a shitty way to say no.
The physician is an anomalous life form and has entered a contract with the facility, allowing us to gain knowledge from them, as well as aid in exchange for controlled knowledge given to them to prevent them from any further destruction.
Don't worry about me. Redacted will
In other words, he's an
thing of
agent.
orcs and say, "I'm fine if anything happens."
The physician is not under the same contractual agreement or title as other agents aboard the ship. The physician exists through multiple cycles, unlike agents. This is one example of the difference. The physician is technically free to go, though the facility works hard to maintain that this is the best place for him.
The physician was the
He's the Nazi doctor
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Psychiatrist is someone we haven't met yet, right?
Yes. The psychiatrist, you guys have been told, is the only other crew member on the ship besides the physician and the proxy.
Oh.
Although you guys do not know where cycle members come from if they're not like currently on deck, so
I still
I
don't
would say,
believe.
then
we've
why do
never
we
asked.
need to make appointments? If there's only us, if no one else is there, why? What?
You are to make an appointment for the psychologist because you have the utmost and most mature respect for his profession.
Right.
The man, I
You're right. I mean, I probably do.
It's about maintaining a sense of normalcy. Otherwise, you will get space madness.
This is true. Additionally, all of you will find that new houseplants have been added to your rooms. Take care of them.
Arya Soji just starts running towards her room.
Can I sleep now? Can we go to bed? Is that cool?
There's been nothing stopping you from sleeping.
Dyson watches people start to get up and just starts reaching over to unfinished plates and like moving them towards the front of them. They're like, okay, everyone's going to bed but me.
Hey, Creek, as soon as I find out when my appointment is, buddy system to the psychiatrist office?
I'll look back at Dyson. Say, I would stay to keep you company, but I need to babysit now.
Dyson will
Not now. I'm gonna sleep. Don't come in my room while I sleep, Creek. I don't need a buddy in there.
But
That
Creek's
is
got to
how-
walk you to your room, right?
I must walk you there.
Creek, you don't need a buddy to
Like,
come
right
back,
there.
right? Walk him to the room, come back. We'll play some 3D chess. It's fun.
I will be back.
Sounds good to me.
Arcanist chess.
Arcanist chess.
So is everybody heading
I mean,
off
I'll-
to rest except Redacted, who's going to the physician?
I think so. Yeah.
I'd probably stay up for a little bit and just meditate, but nothing.
Are you going back to your room? The
Yeah.
conjoined room? Okay. When you guys get there, you see that your guys' room only had one plant added, but it is a very rare, like aberrant, basically Venus flytrap. They're like not easy to find, and they're actually pretty difficult to grow, like potted and stuff. So clearly, like it was put there because they knew that Orya Starte could handle it.
Seems they've given us a carnivorous plant.
It's so cute. Look
Make a
at
biology
it.
check.
It's... Yeah, I guess it's cute.
This is a type of like a genus of this plant that was previously thought to be extinct.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is this one of the ones that's going to attempt to eat us while we sleep?
Well, I don't think it should do that, but it is very rare. I have not had a chance to study these because they were dead.
What, like all of them?
Yes, it was one of the ones previously thought to be extinct. This is insane.
Are you sure it's real?
Oh, it's definitely real. I like tests to show like how deadly it could actually be.
It immediately and energetically snaps at your finger once you get close.
See what I mean?
You also realize that, like, because of how old this is, you're actually not entirely sure the best way to take care of it. It's almost like the proxy gave you another puzzle to figure out, but one that's like specified for you.
This will be most challenging, but it should be fun.
I certainly hope you're correct about that. I would very much like to not wake up with more plant saliva on my face.
Well, it won't move, and it's not too close to our bed.
Well, it's going to be closest to yours. I'll just like nudge it in that direction a little bit.
Sure. You guys start to get ready for bed.
Mhm.
Before we close out on your guys' last scene, you guys lay down, and there's this distinct moment as you're falling asleep, Spirit, where you roll over and you look to the plant, Thanatos already snoring, and it's almost looks like it's moved the distance you pushed it back.
Oh, by the gods, if this thing kills us, I'm blaming you. Yeah, I hate it, but I'll just go back to sleep.
Cool. No more voices greet you, Phantom, and eventually you do fall asleep after Creek walks you to your room. Is there anything else you want to do before you actually go to sleep?
I will. I don't think I did it today because we never took a song. I will access. I will do whatever I have to do to access my Ulai meditation from. I'll like purposely set up like I'm going to meditate but like in bed, clear my mind, do everything to like take away the point of fatigue or whatever.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, see if that, and then I will attempt to fall asleep while staring at my ceiling, fingers crossed over my chest, probably like listening for a while, purposely trying to hear voices.
It takes you a while because of this disturbing events, and also just like everything you saw in the hive, like it was like incredibly violent and crazy. So, but eventually, after a couple hours of you just kind of staring aimlessly at your ceiling, like hoping that you don't hear anything else, you start to drift off. Just before you drift off, you very faintly hear a pin drop.
Shoot up. And I'll pop them. I'll force the mode up to the top of my head, and it'll turn into the like the scaly eye, like pries itself open. And I'll look around my room.
Exactly like it was.
Okay. I'm looking to see if I have anything that can.
Think about what you want to do. I'm going to come back to you. Creek, you wander back after walking him the short distance to the dormitories, back to the dining hall. And Dyson is leaned back in their seat, like literally doing the Thanksgiving belly pat as they've stacked like 5 or 6 dirty plates. And then they look up at you and they say, "Oh, it's time, is it?"
Are you ready to lose?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very confident that before wherever we went, I was kicking your ass at this regularly.
We will see.
They start to set up the chessboard. All right. Redacted. You would like to head to the physicians?
See.
All right. You wander the hall, you follow the painted lanes and the glowing signs, and eventually you end up downstairs in the labs, and you see the adjacent room, kind of room within a room, and the door is currently closed. Approaching it, you put your hand on the board, and it opens. And inside, standing, one of the things you notice is that the physicians' desks are like all standing desks. There's basically no like seats in here except for like the table that like the seat / table
Like a
that
gurney.
like the surfaces that are for people being treated, but like it doesn't appear that the physician actually sits. They like work standing and stuff.
Okay.
They turn. It's late. I had expected most of you in the morning, though I think it's wise to be checked on as quickly as possible. Would you like to sit?
If that's what you recommend. Sure.
You sit down. They turn to you and say, "Have your memories started returning to you?"
No. Press there.
Interesting. Something
Don't
in
know
your
if it's
subconscious telling you that you wanted to be checked on in private then?
Yeah. I got knocked out in the hive, and there were reports of some telepathic links that could be made, and there's some weird stuff happening with the rest of the crew. Wanted to make sure that not something happening with my brainwaves or anything.
If you could remove your helmet.
Sure. Yeah, and I'll take off my helmet and finally, I guess, reveal my face.
He turns to his equipment and he kind of flattens the cushioned chair into more of like a straight table surface for you to lay on, and he says, "I can do brainwave scans to make sure everything is correct if you would like. Everything's in working order. A well-oiled engine, as your people would say."
You don't have to do the bedside manners.
Oh, Thank God. Let me get things ready. He immediately drops the tone and he moves to the equipment and starts prepping things.
Hilarious.
Yeah, Redacted will just he'll kind of very trustingly let the doctor do his thing.
Let me make a couple of medicine checks.
Sure.
Trauma checks on you.
Figure if the physician wants to kill me, he has every capability to do so.
It appears everything is in working order. You definitely received a concussion. A surprise, considering your exoskeleton, would normally make it very difficult for this to happen. The plating on your form is especially protective at the head. I would recommend extended rest if possible, as well as perhaps choosing light duty on the next mission out.
Yeah, I don't know how much I have a choice on that, but I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
As it's been explained to me, one of you must always stay back. You could let Dyson go. To be honest with you, I'm hoping Dyson does not return.
That's so
Yeah, Redacted, as he's putting his helmet back on, kind of cocks his head like he's gonna say something, doesn't really know how to appropriately respond, and just say,
Well, it's been a pleasure as always, I'm sure.
The pleasure is mine. Tell the others not to be shy. I don't bite.
Will do. Have a good evening?
He nods his head. He hands you some. He hands you some very simple medicine, and he says, "Take one of these before resting, and one over the next few days. It should help with clearing up any additional recent cognitive damage. It's my own recipe, not that kind of recipe."
I didn't assume that.
Of course you did.
and then Redacted will kind of give a curt little bow and in the most respectful way,
turning back to his
respectful way, slink out of the room, just
you slink out, and the door closes in front of you. Is there anything else you would like to do tonight?
No, I think I will take the doctor's orders and take my pill and go to sleep.
All right, before we jump to the next day, I'm going to cut back to you, Phantom. Is there anything you wanted to do, or would you like to try to rest again?
Yeah, I'm just going to lay back down. After I'm hyper vigilant for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just lay back down.
You lay back down in the bed. This time it only takes about 45 minutes to hit you. The exhaustion is just overwhelming. Basically you've hit the point where no matter what, you're going to pass out. And just before you drift to sleep, you hear a voice say, "Good night, Phantom."
I'm going to pretend to ignore it.
Okay. You fall asleep.
Still don't recognize the voice?
No.
It's the plant, yeah. All right.
All right. Each of you awakens to your standard early morning alarm the next morning. None of you have figured out where the alarm comes from. None of you have figured out how to set the alarm or turn off the alarm. It just seems to happen until you listen to it.
How does one hit snooze?
You make an awareness check.
You wake up.
10.
You don't. You wake up.
Damn it. That's shitty.
Is it
shitty? Honestly, this is one of the least shitty things about your situation.
Is it like a cycle? Is it consistent with the last time that we slept in? Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely clocks in your guys' rooms, and it's on the dot, the same exact time.
Okay.
What kind of plant did I get?
Creek, you got a fairly common Gaian houseplant. You do notice that there's buds on it that appear to be able to flower. But it's young.
Do I know how to take care of it?
Make a biology check. You know, like, that you need to, like, water it and occasionally change the soil. You're not sure, like, what kind of lighting settings it needs. That might be something you need to ask a friend about. Redacted, you and Thiago also received fairly common plants, but from your home worlds.
Oh, cool.
In fact, both of the plants that you guys got are very specifically, like, plants that seem to draw on some kind of previous memory, but the memory is unclear. They feel familiar.
Like from our biodome,
Okay.
like our individual.
Yeah, it's like when you're an adult and you walk past a house that has the same kind of plants out front that your house did, and you have like weird waves of nostalgia.
True. I'd like
Actually,
to think
yeah, no, that's right. Sorry, never mind. Keep going.
that, I'd like to think that one morning he's probably tried to void lance the clock, like without looking, like to try and like snooze it.
Sure. Like you don't really know where the clock is. Are you gonna try to like void lance the? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the numbers on the wall.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack check.
I think it's power against AC, but natural one. So 7.
Yeah, you cast it out at the clock. It strikes the surface and it dissipates, and then your room door shuts and locks.
And like quietly with my eyes still closed, I'm gonna say, maybe that means I won't actually have to get up.
It
Minor
starts ringing again.
success. Oh mother! I'll get up.
The rest of you,
I feel like the facility
As
is a
you-
place that would replace your alarm clock with an exact replica of the alarm clock every single day. Even
sure.
if you destroyed it.
as all of you rise, the proxy does begin to speak to all of you as you're getting ready.
Good morning, agents. We are ready for breakfast and our morning meeting. It should be noted that today is an exciting day. On the positive, it appears a recovery team has brought us a new anomaly for study. It will be moved up to first priority. We will begin work on it today. In more serious news, it does appear that Phantom's space madness has been developing. He has already cast one violent spell this morning. I'm going to give all of you the chance to calm them down before more stringent protocols are activated. Thank you, and have a pleasant morning.
I'm going to
I'm
run
not-
to Phantom's room.
You didn't hear any of that. You didn't hear any of that.
Really?
The proxy has not talked to you. They've locked you in your chambers since the attack attempt, and not spoken to you. Everyone else received the normal message as they
I'm
should.
running
All
directly
right.
to his room.
Okay.
No more red meat for Phantom.
Creek,
What
you
a
reach
fun
his
way to
door.
start
It
the
is
day.
closed. It is sealed and locked. As you reach it,
The proxy says, careful. We do not know if he will strike at you. For now, the door must remain sealed.
I'm just doing my Ulai meditation for the day.
Just gonna tap on the door, like kind of lightly, but loud enough for him to presumably hear. Phantom,
Can't hear it.
yeah, you can.
Five more minutes, Creek. I'm almost done with my meditation. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
You meditate? What a wuss. Dyson just keeps walking to breakfast.
I am your buddy. You have attacked the facility.
I haven't attacked anybody. I got up like 10 minutes ago. Can I just finish this real quick and I'll come out?
Are you going to hurt anyone?
No. Why?
He
Why?
can't. He doesn't have any sporks in there. We took him away.
I would say no. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. I'm trying to help myself here. This Ulai meditation. You know, it's from my home. I've shown you. You know, it just 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
proxy. Will that help him calm down?
I believe a professional evaluation of this situation would consider it unresolved. But if you believe that all of you are safe, we can give him a second chance.
Well, I can certainly defend myself, should he attack.
I have rerun previous agent combat simulations. I do believe you can easily handle him. The door locked.
Gonna tap on the door again. Phantom, come out when you are ready.
Okay. Yeah. Like 4 minutes now. 4 minutes. Just give me a minute.
You lean back down into the concentration and you realize you've completely lost it and you have to start again.
Just start again without saying anything.
Oh my god.
All right, the rest of you have a few minutes. You all start to reach the breakfast table. You guys would find, so generally how food is served here is kind of like cafeteria style. The food quality is actually surprisingly high, and it appears that like pretty much all of you are provided with generally what you look for that meal based upon your culture and like what you're used to and that kind of thing.
Mm.
It's kind of like when they all sit down for dinner in Galaxy Quest, and it's got like a little bit of everything for everybody.
Is there like extra food? Like, are there just like
Yes.
would we be able to just make food?
You mean like you want to cook your own food? It doesn't, like, there's no, as far as you can tell, there's no kitchen. The food just shows up. But that might be something you can ask the proxy about.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next thing. At some point, as I'm like getting my meal situated or whatever, I'll say, Proxy, is there any way that we could get some kind of a kitchen or some sort of appliances that I might be able to make us some rations?
Yes, of course. This was discussed before. We will make sure everything you need to prepare rations as you would is available to you, as well as the equipment you need to do it. I believe we would need to carve away space in the laboratories for this activity.
Fair enough.
Phantom, it has been 4 minutes.
You're right. And I attempt to keep going.
You finish.
Okay, yeah, and I'll get up and my door will open. Like this is just a morning routine. I gotta do it. It helps me, and if I'm good, you're good, and everybody else is good, right? I'm sorry. I'm here now.
Casting a spell at the facility is how you wake up.
Do you mean? I quite honestly, I wanted like 5 more minutes of sleep, and I tried to take out my clock so that it would stop ringing.
Did you throw a spell at the clock too? Dude,
why am I the only one that got my door locked because of that?
No. All you guys, I tried to take a nap, okay? While you guys were, I mean, not while you guys were in the hive. I tried to. Anyways, the point is, I laid down because I needed some shut-eye, and that fucking thing wouldn't turn off. And when I threw a spell at it, I ended up in my room until the proxy told me you guys needed me because you were coming back out. I need more food.
All I wanted was 5 more minutes. All I wanted was 5 more minutes, and I didn't look. Did I hit the wrong part of the wall? Was that like Proxy's favorite part of the wall in my room? I don't know, but all I was trying to do was 5 more minutes of sleep. That's all.
So you are not attempting to murder all of us?
Yeah, it wasn't the Space Madness?
No.
How can we be sure, though?
Well, I
I
feel
don't know.
better
Somebody
already.
inside me.
Sounds like someone suffering from space madness would say.
I feel better already.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like if you
It's gonna take his bowl of oatmeal and go into his room to eat.
I feel like if you had Space Madness right now and you wanted to kill all of us, you're probably also smart enough to act like you don't until you get us one at a time. Like Redacted's alone right now. I didn't say it.
He
I'd
has
say-
a buddy. Redacted will be fine.
Oh, beautiful.
Who's Redacted's buddy?
Dun dun dun.
Am I Redacted's buddy? I would imagine you two are together.
Somebody
and then
needs
you
to
said
be
you two are
Redacted's
together.
buddy.
Oh shit, I'm Redacted's buddy.
But
don't think
I am
Redact-
buddies with the one suffering from
I
space
don't think
madness.
Redacted wants us to like watch them eat, you know? I don't know. I feel like they're just really ugly under the helmet, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad. Redacted, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine in here.
Alright, apparently we're buddies.
Cool.
Cool.
Why does wanting to hit the snooze alarm mean that my quote unquote space madness, my alleged space madness, is getting worse? Why where's the correlation there? She cast a spell and she got locked in her room too. Doesn't that they shouldn't they be being questioned about the space madness too? I don't understand how that correlates. There's no logic there.
Stuff, though. I think the thing is the worry's more on you than me because, like, you know, I've got like this childish charm thing going on, and you've got like this hearing voices and possibly turning into a serial killer thing going on.
That's what I was gonna say.
What they said.
Man, who's the good cop and who's the bad cop over here, Creek?
You haven't heard any more pin dropping, have you?
You know, this would be a bad time. This is a horrible time to say this. I realize, Jesus Christ, I'm going to end up locked up somewhere else. When I was trying to fall asleep last night, I did hear a pin drop, and I became hyper vigilant, and then nothing happened until I finally succumbed to how goddamn tired I am, and a voice did tell me good night. I chose to not interact with it because I was fatigued and tired. But it definitely happened.
Well, that's one thing that proves that it's not space madness.
When is your meeting with the therapist?
So, wait, are you like a botanist and a space madness specialist? Like can plants have space madness?
That is a great study that you have just come up with. Do plants suffer from space madness?
I was definitely. You're insane. I was talking out my. Never mind. Goes back to you.
Speaking
try
of
studying
plants,
I think it's just
madness on plants. I suggest you try out that one that's in our room first.
speaking
Why?
of plants, I
Well,
need
I
help
did see it
taking
move
care of
back
mine.
just before I fell asleep.
Did you get a plant from what kind of plant did you get, Creek?
It looks like
I got
a
one.
flower.
All right.
Redacted. Will
Yeah, I mean, we all got plants.
Mine died.
I got something. Well,
How did your plant die already? It's been...
I was like trying to figure out the feng shui in my room, and I just felt like it fit best in that little mini fridge thing they put in the corner. Like, I just really
like audibly shrieks. like
runs to try to get the plant out of the mini fridge and save its life.
I'll just like put my hand on. I'll
Psychopath.
just like put my hand on her shoulder just to be like, it's okay.
and I'm the one being questioned about
Wait.
space madness. Who would ever think to put a plant in a
I'm beginning to
refrigerator?
think we
My
all have
sweet
juice
beauty.
clearance.
No.
The worst part is I'd already given it a name. It sucks, man.
Oh my god!
What did you name it?
What the fuck is this character, man? There's a lot of things going on.
What'd you name it?
Very complex.
I don't even know if I want to share it anymore.
Don't worry.
I mean, why does it even matter? It's dead, right?
Your plant's legacy will
Don't talk
live.
about Bob like that.
Don't you dare, man. You're the worst.
Oh.
Chewing on the root.
Do you want to go check on it and see if it's alive?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I will
It
follow her.
is actually recoverable.
Okay, I'm gonna just like try my best to nurse it. Okay, pick it up and like a person picks up a baby.
You also notice that they like depotted it and then like braided its roots, like artistically.
Sure.
Well, I've never owned a plant before. Okay.
You suffer from
no
space
kidding.
madness, and I'm just gonna stomp off to the labs.
Dyson's gonna look at everybody.
Now you've gone and hurt her
We don't have
feelings.
Dyson's gonna look at everybody else and hold up their hands and say, "I haven't heard a pin drop. I haven't heard any voices."
That is so much worse than anything that's happened to me so far.
Don't talk
Put the
about
plant
my
in a
buddy
fridge.
like that.
I don't see the problem.
Think of it like a science experiment. Now we
Creek.
know that the fridge can kill a plant.
Okay, Creek. First lesson. You said you wanted help, right? Don't put your plant in the mini fridge. That's number one rule. Ever. There's no reason to. It won't save it. It won't. It literally will do no positive. There's no positive outcome to putting any plant in a fridge. Well, any plants I know about, at least. I guess there's
Cryo-freeze it.
It's possible, I guess, that I just don't know about plants that work better in the cold. But most plants don't require a refrigerator.
When I was a kid well, my parents always told me that I couldn't take care of a plant, so they never got me one. It's my first plant. Just saying.
How could they have known you couldn't have taken care of one if they never got you one in the first place? That makes no sense.
They didn't trust me very much. I kept like stealing the car and like stealing the credit card and like ditching school. Never
Wait,
mind.
do you remember things, or are these your fake memories?
Holy crap. Did I have parents? Oh no. Oh no.
This character has a lot going on.
No.
This character has a lot going on.
Dyson goes in their room and closes the door.
Well, thanks, Creek. I think you broke my buddy.
Wow.
I
Roxy?
think your buddy needs extra care.
Remember that bit about us being?
Yes, redacted.
Jesus.
Can you be my buddy in the meantime?
I can be your buddy. Consider me all of your buddy.
Perfect. Buddy system.
Buddy system figured out.
That is not how the buddy system works.
Consider me everywhere aboard the facility.
I just start pulling food towards me and shoveling it in my foul mouth.
Well,
With it
let
out of
us
nowhere.
know if Dyson has an existential breakdown.
Redacted's gonna go over to Dyson's door and like kind of lean up against it and just quietly.
Hey, bud. Doing all right in there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm really fine. I'm distracting. I'm good. The door opens and Dyson's sitting at like the personal television, just like playing video games. Oh wait, is it meeting time?
I think it's meeting time.
Pauses the game, gets up, walks out. You don't know my parents, dude. Goes and sits down. Thanatos eventually comes back from like emergency like replanting and setting up a portion of the greenhouse to like perfectly fit this plant to try to like ICU it back to life. You sit down and Dyson turns to you and says, "How's Bob? Is Bob okay?"
Bob will survive. You can't put plants in your refrigerator.
Okay, I won't do that again, but the braids were cool, right?
No, that's traumatic to the... I will
Well,
teach
it's
you
not
how
like it's
to
a
take...
living thing. Jeez. Like, kind of putting plants on a pedestal here. It's not like it's like a puppy or something, you know? So, come on, calm down. Goodness.
Skin is discoloring with how angry she's becoming.
I'm actually pretty positive now that there's no way you had parents. There's just no way.
What's that supposed to mean?
Plants are living things.
Look,
What?
look, my dad's name was... And my mom's... I'm just going to keep eating.
Yeah. All right, so Proxy, what's this anomaly that you have for us, or that this place has for us? That it's brand new, never been looked at before. We get first crack at it.
It is. It appears that one of our recovery teams has just recently transported it aboard the ship. I have a few notes on it, as all of you will be doing initial investigations. The recovery team has responded with certain details. The anomalous object was found on the planet of Kend. It was found in a ruin. Additionally, it does appear that this object is a Gaian skull of unknown origin and race that has been attached and augmented with several strange cybernetic devices. Additionally, its central hookup appears to attach to a glass or crystallized encasing, within which, set in the skull, is a still active and living brain.
I see Shane shaking his
can't
head,
believe you.
James shaking his head, and fucking Chris just nodding his head fervently.
You guys can see what it looks like in the documents.
Okay.
Can we Proxy? God,
Anything on
Oh.
the,
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
anyone on any word on the danger level?
It appears the majority of the danger involving the anomaly happened in its recovery. It is unknown if it was directly a part of this or not. We do, however, have headset recordings from the recovery team if all of you would like to review their mission in full upon recovering before bringing it here to the facility.
I think that would be prudent.
Real quick, what planet did he say this was from?
It was found on a ruin in Kend, but it is a Gaian skull of unknown race. Because nobody's really looked at it or studied it or tried to figure out like what's underneath the cybernetics and stuff.
Is it Gaian?
That's
You
how I
said
want Proxy to
Gaian
talk all the
skull of
Yes.
unknown race.
Yes, like they don't know like
Okay.
like you can tell from different skulls if you know how to study them, like where specifically like the human being was
Okay.
from. You can do the same thing with this.
Okay.
Would you like to view those videotapes now, or would you like to dive into a closer investigation of the anomaly? Its container has been prepared.
I mean,
I think these videos would be perfect for while we finish our breakfast.
I know it's not going to be like for the average person. I hate it.
We can begin when all of you are ready, if this is the decision that you are making.
Thanatos is gonna be eating some sort of like yogurt.
All of you settle in.
I mean,
as you guys settle in, sorry, were you going to say something in character? I apologize. You can keep talking in character if you want to.
I would have probably said. I mean, consistency. I don't want to associate anomalies with our breakfast table. Can we take it in the study or in the library? We always do.
Dyson pouts at you as they've been like piling like food on to like snack and view this like it's like a movie theater experience. I just got everything ready.
Well, yes, I am sure that they would not mind if we brought our food to the library.
Yeah, I don't care if we eat. I just don't want to associate it with like right here. You know what I mean?
Of course, food and drink is strictly forbidden in the library outside of your contractually given water bottles.
I stand corrected. That must be something that I had forgotten.
Perhaps we all finish breakfast and then we move on towards seeing what this anomaly has in store for us.
Agreed.
Take all the time you need, but not really. As always, you are on the clock.
I eat my yogurt.
Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to discuss over breakfast?
I continue eating my potatoes O'Brien, but whatever the Avarin version of a potato is.
I ate that this morning. It's hilarious.
That sounds good.
Nice.
Do we have like paper and like notepads or notebooks?
I mean, they would provide you with like a writing and drawing tablet unless you like specifically asked for like physical paper and pencils.
Okay, I would like to specifically request one notebook and some pencils or writing implements.
It will be prepared for you upon your viewing.
Thank you.
Of course.
Anything else? Are you guys ready to move ahead?
I'm good.
You guys finish eating and together with Dyson move to like the library. Within the library there is like a viewing room that's kind of like a mini theater. It starts to bring up 6 separate screens as you hear chatter back and forth between the recovery team. As the viewers start to crackle and click on, we're going to take our break so that all of you have 15 minutes to decide what the species and class of the recovery team member you're playing is. So think about that, and then Shane and I will start moving stuff over because we'll probably spend most of this just you guys getting the recovery team members ready.
Dope.
Are there any limitations?
No. The limitations are not Dran, because Dran aren't done.
Yeah, they're not quite done.
Can you send me a list of race and class?
They're species. You fuck.
I'm sorry.
I will fucking kill you, Dixon. Say it again. I
is our
fucking
body.
dare you.
Hey, one more again. One more motherfucking time.
I'm going to say that nobody can be a Starborn either.
Fair enough.
It wasn't their
It's almost
purpose
like-
to recover.
It's almost
them.
like their special treatment is sometimes a detriment.
That's not it. I just don't think the facility would put a Starborn on the recovery team. They'd probably put them in a container.
I was literally just spitting harshness at myself.
Yeah, I feel like
I will
facility
defend
would
you even
definitely-
from yourself.
Hell
Yeah, because you're saying mean words about my friend, and I don't like that.
I don't like it.
You're friends with that person?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
do you want to start putting the classes in chat for them? I'm listing the species.
Okay.